This is Rahma Tours. In an edition, I'm live with my video. This video, I remember I was to swim it some time back, but I got some interferences. It's all about trials of life. As a human, we have different issues in life. We have different trials, we have different capacity, we have different abilities, we have different historical background whereby we all pass through is difficult, down, ups, until we survive up to now. A lot of people pass through difficult, but all in all what we have to do is be patient. And we know it's not the beginning and not the end of any trial you face in life. Some face health trials, financial trials, ability trials, financial, economical, and most so politically. Whatever you pass through, you are not alone. You are not alone. A lot are passing through that situation which you are passing through. And my dear, if you sometime back you were passing through some difficulties and for God's sake you made it, tubaate wamalala nnyo otandika kudaalira banno abakyalimu obuzibu. Ebiseera ebisinga Allah bw'asitula ku baanaadamu amadaala tutera okulabira gye twava ne tulengera nnyo gye tulaga ne we tuli, ate ne tusekerera nnyo bano abakyali wansi, oba abali waggulu ne basekerera nnyo abakyali wansi. Ne twerabira nti nabo naffe twaliko ngaabo, nga akaseera ako tuyagga, abatukwatako ne batukwatako, lwakuba obuzibu obuliwo nti bwe tukwatibwako ate bwe tumala otutuuka twerabira bannaffe abatukutteko. Guys, come, I'm live. If you want to see my notification on I'm live, you have to just subscribe and press that notification bell, because some subscribers tell me that we don't see your notification, we don't know when you post, when you're live. I'm not good at making live videos, by the way. I'm not good at that for some reasons, because I have a lot of interferences on the issues of making live videos. That is why I don't make live videos. So if you are there, you are in Oman, you would like a collab with me, and also upcoming YouTubers, because I'm under that category, I'm an upcoming YouTuber. We support each other, we share, we comment, we like. If possible, we can meet and we make a collab. Yeah. Another issue is all about patience in trials. Patience and trials. Oh, I did open it. As you know, for a perfect video, you have to make adequate light. Hey, I'm a person who reads new things. When I came here, my first impression was on the mountains, because we used to grow up. N'owulira abantu bwe bati ensozi zayumbulukuse, n'owulira ensozi zayasa omuliro. I was like, when I saw the mountains, I was like, oh my goodness. I think I would drop those mountains and you see these people here. And when you go in different chapters of the Quran, you find some ayahs talking about people constructing houses in mountains. What I always Uganda, how comes? Because in our country has volcanoes whereby ziyungulukuka abantu ne bafa whatever. For the case of here, I don't know in the other Gulf countries, but in Oman, I see people build a stay in the mountains. A village in the mountain, we found like a place there in Gakale. Abali babaddeyo, you comment. Abali babaddeyo n'osanga kalenge ekyalo nga kyetoolooleddwa nsozi nga muli wakati nosasira bambi ng'onootoloka. That was my first impression, the mountains. The second impression was on the weather condition. When I came, I knew that here it was really, really hot. When I came, it was September. Upon landing, I passed in Kenya. I came with several Ghanaians and we came here, but we came through different agents, but going in the same country. I was like, should they use to tell me, because that one had came vanished and she was coming for her third contract. I told her, how is that there? One, hotness. He was there. Two, mountaineer, and some others, which I don't want to talk about. But when she told me that it's very hot, I was like, when we landed, I didn't feel that hotness which she said and which I used to hear in my country. I was like, you told me this country is very hot. Namugamba ongambye ensi eyo kya nnyo omusana guba mungi naye nga sirina musana gwempulira nga twakalandinga. Bwemulandinga nti nga temunagenda ku exit nga mwakava munne nga sira musana gwoŋŋambi. Kumbe nze najja winter etandiikiriza kubanga winter and summer, it depends on your body. Some of us, our body feel heat, our body are cold, such of that kind. Naye nze omubiri gwange ndowooza guwulira nnyo empewo kati mu September omwo ayenda okulaba empewo musana si gwa maanyi ngamba it's normal, it's even like our country, nothing changes much. I was like, I waited, but when it reached April and May, I was like, what is this? Straight from head to toe. I was like, my God. Then another impression was about winter, because I never expected winter in desert countries. And if you are not told, and nobody can tell you that there is winter in desert areas, in desert countries. No one can tell you because they've never taught us about it, and we've never experienced about it. So even winter was another impression on my side, and up to now I feel like that is why Abaganda bagamba mbutambula kulaba okudda kunnya. Mbera atandatambula yatenda nyina okufumba, sort of that kind. Bituufu kale bw'otambula bintu bingi by'olaba. Ekirala trials of life get live. The trial of life. But what impressed me most so, in our country, we normally saw those people moving from mosque to mosque. Arabs, I don't know from which country they are normally come from. I think maybe from Pakistan, Afghanistan, maybe those countries. Pakistan and Afghanistan, because I grew up in our village in the mosque, we normally saw those guys come. Alhamdulillah, preaching, sleeping in the mosque for some day, then they go to another mosque like that. Like, but another impression in this country, vegetation. The chinsanyusa nnyo kuba when by the time we are school they used to tell us no water in desert. No vegetation in deserts. They don't dig, they depend on wheat and the wheat. But for sure they depend on wheat. That is their staple food as them. As for us, our staple food is matoke and so on. Because in our country, different tribes, different cultures with different staple foods. As my tribe, our staple food I think is banana. But as a person, my staple food is rice. And for here, their staple food is rice and wheat. So I was like, when I came here, I was like people. By the way, people who live near borders, I don't know the border of Tanzania and other borders, but what I know on border districts, as we are used to live, Busia we border Kenya, which means as people live in Busia, we copy some cultures from Kenya, and a lot of Somali people. They are Somali, Nubians, Abanubi baita batya mu Luzungu, put in the comment section, Nubian, and some Arabs from Sudan. When you go that side of custom, there are some apartments special for Sudanese. Which means for us, from the border, we are used to chapati, we are used to wheat and rice. Wheat, rice, and fra. Maybe it can be maize fra, cassava fra, among the two. And some people eat sweet potato fra. I don't know how they make it, but for us, we are used. But the other parts of Uganda, they are not used. So eating fra here wasn't a burden on me. I was like, just come back home. That is it. Another impression was like, bakwa kakopo kasha iwekat. When I grew up, I used to see my grandma with these small cups and sauce, sauce, which means in the past times of slave trade, those were the gifts for exchange. But you know, in the early 80s, early 70s, 60s, there 40s, people are not using money, right? 50s maybe, whatever. They are not using money, they were using better trade. Then one amount to no why just never quite just yakasuani sauce. No why ekintu ky'amakulu. By then they are variable according to the situation and how it was, and compared it to now, there is a big difference. It's temporary impression. Let us finish at the life now. It's same bio. The subscribers from here. Another issue I would like to address is about the caption. Some people tell us when you make a video, make sure you put caption. Our language, Uganda has no caption. Has no caption on phones. If you try by laptops, computers, you can't find the caption, and the caption are not correct. They are wrong. They can give you if they can give you fake information. So that is why when I make videos in my language, I don't put caption. Yeah, so I'm sorry over to, because a lot of people have reached to me. Whenever you make a video in your language, put caption. And someone asked me, what are you saying? What language? I say, whenever I make a video which is not in English, you just know that it's the local language of my culture, of my country. So I think it's Africa, among the African languages, we have is Swahili, which is international, which can be translated, which can be captured. So for the rest of the languages, I don't think so. Even though French is in Africa, as an African language for some countries. It's not our mother tongue language. It was just a language as English by the colonial masters. So for our native local languages, it's difficult to find a caption for it. Be it Luganda, be it Lusoga, be it Lugwere, be it whatever. Because I think Uganda is among the countries with over 200 languages. Others are known, others are not known, and some we just guess. I think Uganda has how many languages? Just put in the comment section. According to me, I think we have Luganda, Lusoga, Lukwere. No, let me move it. Let me start from central regions. Let me start from Uganda. Uganda, we have Luganda as for Uganda. And we move to Western. Western, there are many there, but I think I know like three. Bunyankole, not by spoken, but the language I feel that they are there. Bunyankole, Luchiga, that is it. And there are many cultures there, and many. We have even Irukonjo there. Even in Bahima, which language do they speak? Bahima. Then we move to the Eastern. Eastern, we have Lusoga, Lugisu, Lusamia, Lukwere, Lukwere, whereby Lusoga can be in Jinja, Kamuri, Uganda. Kamuri, you have Lulamuch. And I think that is what I know. And when you go in Masaka, by the way, when my first time to come from Masaka to Kampala, I was like, our neighbors used to ask my mom, according to Uganda, according to our culture, as in Uganda, mu Luganda, mama muganda mama waba mama wo, nate mu Luzungu mbwaba anti wo, ate wano bayina ngija bakita my auntie. Naye I feel aba mama wo. Nababuuza mama nti ono omwana ayogera lulimi ki? By the way, as we Baganda, we have different styles of speaking. Togenda sanga omuganda we Masaka ngayogera ng'omuganda we Kyaggwe. Okitegeera oba omuganda Mukono si ye Kyaggwe, si ye ssaza ly'e Kyaggwe. Kale nga ffe mu Buganda tulina amasaza g'enjawulo. Kati ffe Abaganda b'e Buddu, Oluganda lwe twogera lwefaanana lwokka, naye nga tuwulizinganya. Naye I think accent yaffe oba efaanana etya simanyi. Bw'oba omanyi bwefaanana teeka mu comment section yo. Guys, come live. Accent yaffe bwetu yo yanjawulo ku y'abalala, naye nga ffenna tusigala tuli Baganda. Kati netugendako eyo mu North. Mu North simanyi nnyo mawanga galiyo. Tulinayo Abagwere, Olugwere, ne tubaayo Oluteeso, ne tubaayo Olukalamojja. Awo nkomotegera naye nga gyeziri Uganda. Uganda is among the countries with the largest tribes and all are populated. Ate kikwanyisa nti amawanga gonna agasingamu ne galina obwakabaka bwabwe. I never knew when I was in when it was the Katikkiro of Uganda came that period of Tafari. I was like, what is it? I felt proud. I was like, I asked the people there, even here they have their king. They told me they have a king. So what I know in Uganda, all cultures have their kings, but it depends on the popularity. So all in all, a lot have been spoken. Naye nga mu byonna tuleka kumiikiriza nga tuyisa mu budde obugezesebwa. kuba buli muntu ayita mugezesebwa okwenjawulo, olina okugezesebwa okwenjawulo kwayitamu. Ate Katonda wakuyamba gwe akajja n'okasamba, booleseeyo tobalabanga kisembo, booleseeyo tobalabanga abanafu, era naye kyotuuseeko tolowooza nti kwotegeere, era mu kyotuuseeko mu maanyi gaabo omutonzi mwayisirizza n'okituukako. So just be patient. Ate era n'okwagaliza mu mutima, kyoyagaliza munno naawe yagaliza munno kyowulira kyewaliyagaliza. Let us spread love, not hatred. Nga tuli mu nsi ejjudde okusomoozebwa okwenjawulo, ejjudde ebiwonvu n'ebisirikko, ejjudde obusosoze obw'enjawulo bwe sijja mmenya kimu ku kimu, okuba ab'amawanga ag'enjawulo, okuba ab'enzikiriza eb'enjawulo, okuba ab'ekikula eky'enjawulo, okuba ab'entegeera ey'enjawulo. Ffenna tusigala tuli bantu, ffenna tusigala tulina omusaayi gwe gumu. Tuyise bannaffe mu mbeera gye twaliyagadde tuyisibwemu, tuyise bannaffe mu mbeera gye twaliyagadde abaana baffe bayisibwemu. Omuganda agamba simala nekubotazaala gwe kubonereza. Amaanyi gokozesanga engeri gye waalibonerezaamu oluwo mwennyini olw'omusaayi gwo, engeri gyolina obonerezamu n'oli gwolabanga atali wa musaayi gwo. Nze nkigamba nnyo, ebizibu bya Africa bifaanana, era kyova olaba I believe in African brotherhood. I believe in African unity. Don't quote me, but manyi tukootinga engeri emu oba endala. Abantu tuyitiriza ettima, ettima erisusse. Olaba bigenda mu maaso mu nsi yange n'okaaba. Otandika omwenya ng'era olaba vibe kweziri, naye gye bigenda okuggwera zino bazita batya? Enfamba. Ng'enfamba zikkubuza. Olwo Luganda olutuufu. Noba lwaki simanyi Luganda lutuufu? Jjajja wafa nti naye yalukuza oba mukazi Muganda, naye nga Muganda Oluganda litwongera lwero olw'ebuddu. Naye osanga omwana w'ekyaggwe ng'alumba Oluganda n'ogamba naawe banze ndi waawa, okaakansirike. Naye nga abantu beetiridde ettima, beetiridde ettima. Nze sijja kuwabajjukiza, ffenna tuli bantu. Omuntu yeetaaga muntu munne, ekisolo nga bwe kyetaaga ekisolo. Tuyinza okuba n'obutakkaanya, tuyinza okuba n'obutakkiriziganya, tuyinza okuba n'enjawulo, n'enjawukana mu bintu eby'enjawulo, naye kali ak'obuntu, that essence of humanity, we should be living with it. Let us not be driven by these worldly things, because end of the day akomero yaffe ffenna yeemu. Oli mbebaziza mu ttaka, oli mbebookyeza, ffenna tumaliza tusaanyewo, we perish like nothing. Ogenda mukulula ki gw'olese emabega? Okugezesebwa kw'obulamu kutuyitamu okw'enjawulo, tekutusuuza entegeera zaffe, tekutusuuza obw'okutya omutonzi waffe, tekutusuuza obuntubulamu bwe tuba tulina mu mutima. Ne bw'oba ng'oli mu nsi muno nga gwe buli gw'olabanga gw'owadde lift up nga ye munna nga akweyambisa kwesamulirako bisuuta kale nga gwe buli gwokwatako ate yafuuka omulabe w'entya nga buli gwokwatako ate ng'omuganda bwagamba mugowonyeggere yali kusambye basigena naye ate tebagwamu maanyi era basigala bagenda mu maaso nebyo balina okukola. There is passion in our hearts. Let us keep humanity, unity and prosperity in our hands, in our hearts, because at the end of the day eyatonda aliomu tetewali bwetaavu bwa njawukana, tewali bwetaavu bwa kwegwa mu malaka, tewali bwetaavu bwa kusasamalangana olw'ensonga ezisobola okugonjoolwa. Naye ate era oli bwakulaga nti takwetaaga era talina muleberako nnyo omuwa ahead. You give him space, you give her space. All in all, try you to try are not permanent. They are just tests from our Lord to say how strong we are. Tunuulira amawulire okuba ebimu tubibuusa amaaso notabyogerako naye nga ekyabantu abajidde nenokwata obutwa n'obuyenga n'owa abaana n'owa famire enamba kaka ogenda ogenda kubeera ku musozi gibeereko mirembe na mirembe ennaku mirere na mirere. Sisi wote binadamu tutatoka dunia, tutaondoka, tutakwisha, lakini ukitoka watu watakukumbuka kivipi? Watakukumbuka kama mtu amekuwa mwema, watakukumbuka kama mtu mwenye alikuwa anakosea kila mtu, watakukumbuka kivipi kweli? Sasa waje uulize, umeweka somo kwa chakula ya mtu apatie watoto wote wazimike kimya nini? Wewe penye utatembea utakuwa na raha kweli? Hii mikono yake itakuwa imejaa damu ya watu. Mtu akufu kama mkuu. Hata wewe mwenyewe ukikaa hivi utakumbuka. Utakaa hivi utakumbuka vile umeweka hiyo simu kwa chakula cha watoto wote wakakufa. Hakuna mwenye amebaki. Hata mwenye amebaki utampoza aje roho? Amekuwa na dada zake kama 5, waka zake 5 hivi, watoto ama wamekula, wazazi wao wamekufa, kwa sababu anaweka kwa chakula cha watu wote. Wazazi wamekufa, watoto wamewacha kama ni yatima. Hasira gani hiyo jamani? Hasira gani yenye inakufikisha kufanya kama vitendo hivi? So we are all human. Twende ku mitima gyaffe tuli bantu obukyayite bwetaagisa ne bwoba onyiize tokkirizanga kusalamu musungu obusangu atulaba bwobanga onyiize bwoba otudde bwoti situkoyirire genda ofune buuzo kyusa ku kifo bwoba osodde salayo neera akabbiri. So obusungu bulime tufuga bwoba olina bwoyambyeko bwokwatiddeko mu dunia natakusasula ekikyo ate buli bwoba oyamba bayirawo kola kyokola mu nsi muno nga talina kyosuubiza in return. Naye buli bwokola ngaolina kyosuubira nti waliwo omwana adamu agenda okusasula ekyo ekyenkanankana n'ekyo kyokoze aba oli ku poteera ipata poteera manyini kola ekitunga omanyi empeera yange esuubula wangu. Buli kyokola mu nsi muno kola ng'omanyi kirungi oba kibi eri agenda okusasula olunaku lwakera eri agenda okusasula olunaku lw'oluvannyuma. Mu buli kyokola kola ng'okimanyi nti eriyo emisasula gibeeti oba obulungi bwekyo kyokoze oba okusasula obubi mu ekyo kyokoze. So totega mitego ngolowooza ogenda gibuuka one day one time. What goes round comes round. Ekyo kyokoze abaana ba munno, kyokoze munno, kyokoze ani kijja kuddira mu mbeera era esobola okuddira mu baana bo. Kati olaba abaana abo malayika bwe zisasula ebibi bizitakola kibatuuko naawe olumu. So abakulunda na ebiba bisobye ng'abatonde tusobwagane tusobola otambula n'obukendeevu obwenjawulo ebiseera bigumala nga bugumizirikika. This is Rahma Tours, a new edition. To my new subscribers, welcome. To my returning viewers, I really appreciate this tune. Soon I'm dropping a video concerning my road tour in summer. So it's not great. I can't just sit and watch this because all in all, my channel niche was about tours and travel, touring different parts of the world, touring different parts of the country, touring different things in my ability and capacity. So, ebyo byogenda ku street nkwata video sibirekanga just mba sinafuna street mpya nkwatako video ziba nkadde. So whenever I get a new street, I move there and make videos, and I'm really happy because we don't have strict laws here concerning vlogging. Maybe they are there and I don't know them, but all in all, I've never been stopped to vlog on the street as it was in my country, as it was in my continent. I can't forget that day. I even fear moving and vlogging in my continent. I really fear. So, guys, go and subscribe. After subscribing, please try to watch at least there is 5 minutes. Anyway, Nini. Karibu yangu. Nafanya video Moscow. So si vizuri wewe kuja kwa hiyo. So share, comment and like.